Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to a brand new session of the Grand Crusade. Last time we left off, everybody's shit started breaking down. This time we'll see what happens, but not before everybody introduces themselves.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Father Mihaly.
Hello, I'm Malmbjorn SO.
I am Matei of Argamum.
Awesome, and we are the GM.
And I'm Boyo.
and that's Boyo. Alright, so this time we will have a thingy. The date as of this session, as far as anybody knows, is the 20th of November. 1189. Last week, tumbling through space through near constant cascading failures throughout the Pierre ship, a life of fast-paced maintenance, and hourly close calls with the vacuum of space itself, you all near the Pink Star. Seemingly completely cleaned out of planets, this system is entirely consistent of the Great Pink Star before you. Though as you near the thing, you can see why this celestial body, what should be a small yellow star not too dissimilar from your own back on Earth, is pink. Staring at the point of light as it comes closer reveals that it has something around it. A great and mighty film of some sort that blots out the entire star and taints all of the light that gets through to the most vibrant of pinks. In a smooth rhythm, you see shimmering waves of light flow across the film, converging on a single point that stands out to you as you grow nearer still. From the star itself is what can only be described as a bouquet. A great collection of flowers sticking straight out of the star, its roots spiderwebbing over the film, surrounding the pink sun and taking in the light that flows to it. The flowers are great roses and tulips in wide bloom, actively flourishing and growing before your very eyes. Some flowers are merely a few miles wide, but the largest central bloom cannot be any less massive than a small moon jutting out of the surface of the star, still looking so tiny compared to the mass it clearly feeds from. And only when the alarms go off do you realize that the star and the bouquet itself are not alone. You notice that around the star is an archway constructed of points of sheer blackness even darker than the void beyond. And you hear the captain shudder behind you. Black holes! Amazing that anything could arrange them like this. The ship you found the last mlems on seemed like some sort of cedar nut, but these ships are all flowers, beautiful things, but beyond measure in size and immensity by your standards, and setting their roots in the atmosphere of the very star itself. Perhaps here you will find something, but you first must bring Malmbjorn out of his coma and bring him with. He has been irritable, unpredictable, and in constant, desperate need to smash in any light panel he passes and lay against the heated elements, fighting off those who try to stop him. Most of the last week, he's instead been held in a dark room, as the lack of light seems to keep him docile, but even so, the doses of medicine have had to rise considerably every day. You must first prepare him for the rest of yourselves to journey into a new unknown, one greater than any seen before. So, feel free to wrestle Malmbjorn.
Okay, so, well, we're all gonna have to get around him.
So, before you say anything, I got a quick question. Am I currently still sedated, or did I just wake up?
You're just coming out of sedation. You're in your dark room.
Okay.
At this point, also, the sedation barely does anything to you.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess you guys can hear me just slowly fumbling about in the dark as I groggily come to.
Okay, so Malmbjorn is coming to, and I'm trying to ask him, Malmbjorn, how do you feel right now?
Pissed off from being in this room. How would you think?
Well, I'm sorry, Malmbjorn, but it was necessary to calm you down. Does anyone else want to say anything?
Are we at the star yet? I want to get off this ship.
Hello.
He
Is
just
anybody there?
he just said
Oh.
something to you. Yeah.
Sounding rather aggressive.
Not off to
So-
a very exciting start, we suppose.
You'd be aggressive too if you were stuck in this dark room for how long was it? A week?
Over a week, yeah.
For over a week?
Okay.
He's getting more and more aggressive. So we were trying to put you in an area to calm you down, man. It's okay.
And of course, anything to slow the infection that spreads through your body. And hopefully, at this star, we might find something to get rid of it once and for all.
Well, let's make haste then. I am getting more frustrated by the moment.
Malmbjorn, as he steps out into the light, everybody notices that his skin is starting to slowly turn green.
Like you can see it spreading across him visibly as he stands there in real time.
No, it's visibly green now. You might have been able to fool yourself before, but it's not that way anymore.
But now
Right.
it's green.
I look down at I look down at my arm and just shit. Let's hurry up.
Yeah,
You-
I think we
You look
should.
down at your arm and shit? That's not good.
No, I
I'm not cleaning that up.
Yeah, no.
This is not a mlem feature, that's all Malmbjorn.
ha ha ha. No. I look down and I say shit. Gotta be specific with you too.
We are
I-
children.
Yeah, I take notice of his green skin, but I make sure not to say anything.
He clearly has
Well-
far too much yellow bile.
Well, like I said, I don't even want to be there. I'm not going to fight him. No. I would prefer to go ponder the orb.
The orb! Wait, what orb?
The
It's a meme.
proverbial orb.
It's a meme.
Oh, I don't get the meme, sorry. It was-
Yeah.
Unfortunate. This is
It is
definitely where we just slap it up on the screen and post, like, ponder the orb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would rather ponder the orb.
Yeah,
Okay.
so...
Now, as we step out of the dark room where we were keeping Malmbjorn, I guess we go approach Dom Pierre and we ask him how close we are to the star.
You're closing in on the star presently. Good thing you got it out.
Quick question.
Sure.
Are there I didn't ask this before, but on the ship, are there actual like window ports or are they all just monitor displays to see
in
outside?
PR ships, they're all just monitor displays.
Okay, so no
Because
actual
well, no, because remember, PR ships pinwheel through the heavens as they fly.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would be very
It would make
difficult.
no sense, yeah.
Okay.
It would not
All right,
work
well,
out
never
for
mind then.
you.
All right.
Yeah, anything else?
I'm trying to think of something. I was thinking of something. One sec.
Yeah, totally.
Dom Pierre, how much resistance do you think we could expect from, well, does the star have any inhabitants that you know of?
There's no way of saying specifically. This is completely uncharted territory. I am not a crook. Sorry, we had to eventually. It just slipped out. We couldn't hold it in anymore. It's been
Yeah.
sessions.
Oh, now I'm thinking of the Legends of Tomorrow episode where one of them has to impersonate Nixon.
Yeah.
No one knows what I'm talking about.
So no, completely. This is uncharted territory here. They're slowly going toward the Rosecraft.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just approach one of the monitors and just kind of space out at the brightest monitor I can find and just stare at it.
He's going moth on you guys. So The Rose ships do not respond as your own craft approaches. However, as the ship comes to pass the largest Rose, a great tendril of green reaches out into the black to ensnare it, making the craft shudder ominously before it being pulled into the center of the bloom. As the sirens call, the alert sounds. The Pierre race about the bridge at breakneck speeds. The central heart of the bloom slowly opens on the view screen. As Don Corlanum calls out to you, "We're being pulled in! Brace yourselves!" After a hard...
Okay, we do just that.
Out of character, I'm surprised that they were stupid enough to get that close in the first place, but sure.
After a hard shudder, well, you were supposed to go close to them anyway.
Well, yeah.
After a hard shudder, the ship's lights go completely dark before emergency lighting turns on and leaves everyone in suspense. It seems as though you're fine, but the rear hatch of the ship, so the computers report, has been opened and connected to the main ship, though nobody has yet entered. If you want to investigate the mlem ship, now is the time to do it. In the meantime, the aliens will stay behind and wait for you, as even the Hebbards have little interest in joining you in the vessel of their very creators, out of fear for the risks.
Damn it! Where did the lights go? I'm just going to start marching towards the, I guess, the docking port, following the light.
The cargo hatch.
Yeah.
Oh boy, the Almy boy's on his way.
I'm going to be sticking close to him. I'm not going to let him wander off on his own right now.
Matei over here, one of the only guys who could even feasibly try to hold Malmbjorn back.
Yeah, it's kind of my plan if it comes down to it.
I think I will probably approach the monitors to get a look at the mlem. Sorry, what did you call these aliens? The mlem?
The mlemblep, or just the mlems.
Yeah, so probably their ships are showing up on the monitors, so I guess I'll go over to the monitors and get some kind of a look at them.
They look like giant roses and giant tulips. Some miles long, others like the main one that you're being slowly pulled into right now, or have been pulled into, is like the size of a small moon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's no moon.
You just got eaten by a moon-sized flower, is what happened there.
Jeez.
Yeah, you're
so basically is that scene from Star Wars then?
Kinda, yeah. Except it's a giant rose that ate you.
Yeah.
A really fucking gigantic rose.
Well, I like it because it's new to me. Never thought of a space plant before, so I like it.
Last one was a seed, like a nut.
I kind of picked up on that. I just didn't know what to do with the information at the time.
Yep.
Well, I suppose all we can do now is just see what happens.
So you...
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Fergie's here.
We have a Fergie.
Yeah, we're in the middle of recording.
Yeah, no, Fergie is back at Annapel Prime anyway. Don't worry about that. He already knows that. He's just dropping in.
I'd like to take some distance communication with us and leave
Absolutely.
Boyo here at the ship.
Leave Boyo at the ship. Boyo, are you wanting to stay behind at the ship? And I mean, Boyo's the smartest guy here. You might want him.
Well, it
Well,
depends.
that's why I'm taking the communication equipment with us so that he can see and hear what we're doing. Because I'm assuming that these guys are going to have something like that.
You don't know.
All the fantastical stuff that they have, there's no way they don't have some form of communication.
You know that communication runs by sending signals, and you know that any signals that touch a mlem ship don't come back.
Ah, okay.
Yep, that's why you actually have to make visual contact with them every time you see one of them. Which is why even for a Pierre ship, it took over a week zipping around just a couple of systems to find one.
Okay, then never mind. That plan won't work. We'll have to just bring Boyo. You'll have to just come with us, man.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that was ever.
That's an idea I've picked up by watching them look at everything through these screens that they have.
Yeah, we said a few times that that anytime a mlem ship has shown up or anything, the sensors don't pick them up. Yeah.
I'll just have to say that I forgot about it. That's all there is to it.
That's no problem. No, just reminding you as a GM moment here. Yeah, it's the mlem stuff seems to just suck up any signals that get to it, just like it sucks up lasers and stuff like that.
Then we should head down into the ship and go see what we can see and hopefully find somebody that won't kill us on sight.
Do you want
And
to
can
take
help us.
anything with you?
Outside of my basic equipment that I have, I don't really think so.
You have a truck now.
Well, what kind of, well,
Right, this is a
how is this, how,
moon-sized-
yeah, oh, it's moon-sized. So yeah, so what's,
Yeah, so we should bring the truck with us then.
I mean, that's our,
Powered cart.
that's our only, quote, potential weapon against them. I wouldn't want to lose that just yet.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered in my inventory, I'm lacking a weapon, but I'm pretty sure I had one of those vibro daggers or whatever.
Yeah,
I sent you 2 messages.
we are going and checking them out right now. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Malmbjorn, we should definitely bring the truck because the thing that we just got pulled into would take so long to travel on foot that we'd never find anything. I mean, even with the truck, we may not find anything.
The truck responds best to Boyo, and to a lesser degree to Matei. Those 2 are the best people who can drive it around. Obviously, it likes everybody. It works for everybody, but Boyo and Matei find it the most reactive and responsive.
Well, you guys better make a decision because I'm marching my way through that lit up door without you.
What I'm doing is then I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and bring you with us to the truck.
It'll be faster that way. Reason with his sense of urgency. Good.
Yeah. It's gonna be faster if we move with the truck. You're never gonna find what we need to find otherwise.
Fine, let's go. And I hop in the back of the truck. And I just sit there. Let's go.
Boyo, are you bringing your dog?
Oh yeah, his cute alien doggo.
Where exactly are we going?
Yeah, I forgot we had
the Rose ship.
Yeah, into the Rose ship. We don't have a map of anything to see yet, so I just know that we're going into the ship.
Probably a bad idea, given the reaction that happened last time.
Leave the pupperoo. Got it. Okay.
I'm going to leave the dog.
Okay.
Alrighto. So as you get onto the truck, a Hebbard stops you and hands you one of the green cubes that you know to be a mlem child, and tells you if we want them to trust us, we should potentially show them that we're bringing their children back right away.
That's a good idea. Thank you very much. Forgot about those.
You shouldn't forget about the children. Come on, man, Matei.
Yeah.
Your mom's relying on you to carry on the bloodline, and you just keep forgetting about the children. If she were here, she would be very disappointed.
Yeah, thank God she's not. Thank you, Lord, for watching my back.
Oh my God, we're sorry.
Plenty of reason to leave Mom at home.
We had to. A sudden pang of parental guilt flies over you.
And then swiftly passes, just like the wind.
And then swiftly passes. you push it down, you push it away. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Within the Rose ship is an entirely different setting than you're used to. Great cavernous spaces full of beautiful lights, living membranes of different colors over the ceilings, filtering in different hues and shades all about the area to provide the feeling of a fantastic fairy wonderland. And all around you, millions of mlems wander about, but not like the ones you've seen. While the previous mlems were obviously feminine, these are all very much the embellished versions. Chests and posteriors are very large throughout, with the dark green or black seagrass hair of the previous mlems replaced in these by pink and blue, purple and red, all floral colors that allow them to be beautifully colored and emphasize the various accents of the mlem form. Their armor, such as you found it is, does not emphasize the combat zones and main areas of protection, but instead seems to alter and embellish the feminine form, somewhat like a bodice. All around, these figures slap each other's rears as they pass, often holding hands with a partner as they walk along through major halls that are often hundreds of feet wide. Around these halls, along the walls, you find numerous openings within which are all sorts of strange sights of sometimes hundreds of mlems slapping their hips together in dark rooms full of flashing lights and strange thumping, bass-filled music going about as they jump up and down and gyrate against each other throughout the experience.
Malmbjorn like.
Probably not, considering he's
Malmbjorn, stay
considering
right
they're the
where you
reason
are.
yeah, considering they're the reason he might die. But anyways, yes.
No, that was a joke. That wasn't actually me. That was not actually me.
We mean, Malmbjorn, generally speaking, might like
Oh,
this
I know.
one.
You gotta
A lot of
sit
people
back
might like this.
down there. Okay,
Some of the mlems don't seem to notice you as they walk by. Others seem to offer passing glances. Whatever a glance might be to a creature without eyes.
Do they notice the green cube that we're holding?
If they do, they don't make any mention of it.
I responded to your message real quick. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, so how do we go about communicating with them?
honestly, Father, I don't know.
Hmm.
We could just flag one down and...
Father Mihaly, roll a self-control check.
Ooh, okay.
As you're looking at, oh jeez.
Oh,
Father Mihaly,
no.
this is a hive of sin and scum and perversion. Clearly. You're seeing these women rubbing their asses and slapping their asses together, and worse yet, some of them are holding hands.
Oh my god, holding
the height of
hands!
lootery, as everybody on the internet knows.
How blasphemous in the eyes of the Lord.
The sounds... I don't like these sounds. Let's keep going.
Father, you're gonna have to let it go. These are not anything like we've ever experienced before. We cannot judge them by our standards in any way, shape, or form. These creatures...
We can judge them, but can we not judge them by God's standard?
As far as we have found, these creatures are considered as gods by others because they have done what the Lord has done and created other races.
Oh, is that something you guys experienced in a previous session?
Yes.
That
yes,
wasn't
they
here.
know.
Oh, okay.
They know
Yes,
that's a thing. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
why I'm letting him know right. That's why I'm letting you know right now, Father.
It's kind of been confirmed that they are the creators of the Hebrides.
Yeah, sorry, Father. I don't know how much we talked about this out of game. So that cube they gave us is actually a
those 27,000 cubes that you pulled out.
Yeah, is actually the offspring of these mlem. But however, these particular cubes are actually like 10,000 years old that were in storage.
They're a billion years.
A billion years old in storage.
Yeah.
So think of it as like a seed of some kind. We don't know exactly what it is yet, but that's kind of what happened. They were like some sort of experiment or whatever. So yeah, they were. I don't know if it was explained, but yeah, these are their children that were created.
A particularly flamboyant looking mlem with her hot pink hair that seems to have flowers in it up in something akin to a bun flounces over with her partner next to you and goes, "Oh my light, can I pet your car?"
Sorry.
What?
Come again?
Your car. Can I pet your car?
Yeah.
I suppose
It
so.
looks like such an old breed. Where did you get it? As she reaches out and pets the hood of the trunk.
How do we even...
The vehicle in response seems to make a trilling noise.
Wait, what's the vehicle made of? I thought it was made of. Wait, yeah. What is it made of?
I wasn't expecting that.
Everything in that laboratory was made of a strange wood-like material that has the consistency of leather but knocks like wood, or some weird shell material. The truck is made of a weird shell material.
For some reason, I was thinking metal.
It has metal incorporated into it. It obviously has metal, but most of it is made of like this weird, like seashell type shit.
Yeah, remember we found this in an area with a bunch of their children, dude. Like really old area.
I'm just gonna say found it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Short and terse.
I'm gonna let them know that we found it. We found this in a storage area, I guess, along with these cubes. Like thousands of these cubes, and they were all really, really old.
Thousands of cubes?
Yeah,
That's
and I'm going to show her the...
Jesus. Well, in hibernation, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, we stumbled over our words there.
Unfortunately, sorry. I'm not really in my right mind for a lot of conversation, so I'm trying to. I don't know how to really convey this.
Your right mind? What's a right mind? That doesn't sound any fun.
No. I'm not speaking in character. I'm talking out of character.
Oh, okay. That would have been perfect, though. Just saying.
Yeah, just saying that would have been a perfect. Oh man, that would have been. I thought you were in character. That was perfect.
Wait,
totally thought you were in character there.
Wait, why would it be?
Because it'll lead directly into asking them how we can help you split yourself away from them because you've been mixed with their DNA.
I speak up. Our friend here, Malmbjorn, is currently not in his right mind, and we believe you might be able to help us with this.
Right mind? What's a right mind? That doesn't sound any fun.
Well, indeed it is
mixed.
Out of character, I hate these women.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
They're the Valley Girls of space.
Yeah, no offense to anyone in real life.
Yeah,
but it's irritating.
Just personal preference sort of deal.
Oh my god, come on, guys. Jeez.
Okay, back to the game.
Should we cut that? Should we cut that?
They're just some gals being pals, guys. Like, come on.
Unrelatedly,
I want to make some jokes, but I'll probably just be digging a grave. So I'm gonna
say, Boyo?
I said unrelatedly. Have a look in general.
We're definitely gonna look in general.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, this is Boyo. He's currently pondering his orb in the... He's probably pondering all of the millions of mlems wandering around.
Okay, so
pondering, yes.
Question: Why do we understand them?
Are you asking that to them?
No, I'm asking you as the DM.
How the hell would you fucking know as a character?
We just do. Don't think too hard.
You don't know how mlems work.
We'll just say as the creators of the Hebbards, they also speak the same language.
No, they're speaking Greek.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're to you.
Oh.
You hear them speaking Greek to you. Like
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they're speaking your language right to your face. They came up and asked you in Greek, "Can I pet your car?"
And that's why I was telling you that we should not judge them by our standards.
Okay, so it's just like in the Forgotten City then. But anyway, so she just said that doesn't sound fun. That he's not in his right mind. I then say,
what is a right mind? That doesn't sound like much fun.
I'm going to interject there. A right mind would be a mind that's not mixed with your people's self. I guess is the best I can describe it. He may have ingested parts of one of you at one point after some things happened. And we're not sure how to fix that.
Oh, well, that would lead to his death.
We could mitigate that and not make him die.
You know, you really shouldn't eat things that you don't know what they are. She says to you,
I've been telling him that. He doesn't listen.
So you want us to help him?
I would like it if you would help us, yes.
A whole bunch of mlems passing immediately stop, dead on their feet, and all start flashing brilliant lights real quick. They don't turn and look at you or anything like that, but they all stop and start flashing lights real quick. And then they stop flashing lights. And she goes, "Are you asking to be indexed?"
What does that mean?
What?
Well, we haven't ever had any animals come in, let alone on a proper car, and ever offer themselves up to be studied and taken care of by the finest veterinary medicine.
At the moment she says animals, I'm just going to get fucking pissed. I am not an animal!
Oh! Then you're an intelligent species. Well, then indexing might be even more important. Are you trying to prove that you're a person?
I do not need to prove anything. We are men of God, and I demand to be treated as such. Excuse me.
I'm just gonna be like sitting in the car, face in hand.
As Malmbjorn is getting increasingly more and more irate. Malmbjorn, roll a self-control check.
One sec. Where are dice? Where are they? Here we go.
Oh boy.
That's about what I thought.
So as you feel yourself getting out of the truck, her partner raises her hand and you fall over unconscious. We're sorry.
That's for the best, I think.
Thank you very much for doing that.
And then the one that was talking turns over to Matei again, because you seem and says, "Are you saying that you're offering yourself to be indexed as a potential intelligent species?"
Will it harm us in any way, and will we be able to leave in a reasonable amount of time?
Oh, goodness, no, that wouldn't be any fun.
Wait.
The harm.
The harm, yeah. I was going to say the leaving or the...
Once the indexing is done, I'm sure you'll be able to go on your way.
That would be fantastic, and if you'd like, we would gladly return all of your children to you as well that we found.
Children? But why would you return children to us?
Do you not take care of them?
Oh, why would we? we leave that to other species. Wait a second. Matei, you were in the laboratory. You know that they don't parent their own children.
Man, I'm forgetting this stuff, all right?
That's fair.
Let's be
Yeah,
honest
they don't
here.
parent their own children. The children that you have were part of a 1 billion year ago parenting experiment that was never fulfilled.
So maybe you should, I don't know, bring that up. They might have more interest in the experiment than the children. Who knows?
Well, no. Instead of telling them that they can have them back, tell them that you, or that we, I guess,
found an old experiment that
prevented them from being destroyed in a or by some entity, that black thing,
The warp beast.
warp beast. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, maybe
'cause that's what we did. We rescued them from the planet, which was about to be consumed.
Yeah, and if not, even if they don't care about that or the children, maybe they would have interest in the experiment information. You know, who knows?
Yeah, I probably need refreshers most weeks because I forgot
Sorry
a lot
about
of that.
that.
Let's be
We'll
real.
try to get that next time before we turn the mic on.
No worries, no
Give a
worries.
little
I
pre-game
mean,
refresher to everybody. That's on us.
you probably edit this part out right here, but you know, I'm gonna have to blame myself for that one. I burnt myself out on work this week because it was hot as shit, and I'm a pothead. So you know, put those two things together, and my
You burnt
memory's kind
yourself
of
out
shit.
literally
Yeah,
and
actually.
figuratively.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it was
that's
really fucking hot this last week too.
It was really fucking hot. It was so hot that I didn't even actually work all day on Wednesday because it was that hot.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Loa Hillsboro.
Oh, okay. So like in town. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, it was unpleasant. Okay. Then I'm not going to tell her about the returning the children. I'd like to roll that back a little bit.
Okay. Yep.
Because
Totally
I
fine.
forgot about that. We and in return for the indexing and ideally helping our friend be healed here and brought back to our species alone.
I don't know if you guys saw my message earlier, but what you should probably ask what the harm includes. You know, because what might not be
won't harm us.
No,
No
she said it would.
harm.
She said it would not harm.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
That
she
would
said
be
there'd
no fun.
No, she said it wouldn't be any fun.
Yeah, harming us would be no fun.
Oh, I thought it meant the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay, I
No.
Okay,
No.
like
No harm.
we
it's
love
fine.
to
That
harm.
wouldn't be fun.
like
We love to harm,
like
and
dissect
what would
you
be the
alive
fun in
and
letting-
stick you back together.
We love to harm, and what would be the fun in letting you leave?
No, sorry about that. No, yeah.
Yeah, I'd also like to ask, what is indexing?
Taking all of your statistics and adding you into the your people into the primary database of our kind. And if you're an intelligent species, great excitement for the entire everyone.
For the entire everyone.
Yes.
You could you could also probably bring up the means of which they index could be seen as an act of war because of what they did.
What? No.
No,
It will be
He's
perfectly-
unconscious.
Oh,
unconscious.
right. He is. We forgot.
He's talking to us, the party members, out.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let that one slide because that's. I mean, for me as at where I'm at, that's not.
It's
That's not going to be
relevant
something
right
that would
now.
cross. Yeah, it's not something that would cross my mind.
Yeah,
Well, it's
no.
All
also
right.
I'll have to let that
not
one slip.
helpful to us having him not die right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately, well, or fortunately, I guess for you, that's mostly what I'm concerned about. We found these children about to be eaten by a warp beast. And it was part of an experiment that was interrupted or not finished, and we wondered if you had any interest in that.
Experiments are wonderful. We can pass the information on to everyone.
Then, yeah, let's do this indexing then, I guess.
all of the mlems that were standing around suddenly throw their arms in the air and scream and blink and cheer and cry out excitedly. Woo! And then she says, "Oh, happy cycle, come with me."
I don't like how excited they are.
I don't care. You're unconscious.
Yeah, you're unconscious. You can't do anything. You don't know how excited they are.
Just as long as they start with him.
Right?
Well, everybody gets led off to their own individual rooms and stuff like that.
I'm assuming that means they pick him up. They pick Malmbjorn.
Yeah, just throw him on the truck. Yeah,
like a piece of luggage. Chunk.
Yeah, just throw him back on the truck. He'll be fine. So, all right, Malmbjorn. Henceforth, I mean, you'll be unconscious for a lot of this, but henceforth, you can get rid of all of your negatives that we've given you behind the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll have it all removed from you. Don't worry.
All the negatives, I keep the positives? Oh, man.
No, everything is extracted from you. You are back to peopliness. So you guys each go to individual rooms, and there's a mlem inside, and she's got what appears to be something akin to a clipboard, and that's probably Fergie popping into.
It is.
Yeah. And she's got something that looks akin to a clipboard. No eyes, of course, remember. And long story short, she says, can you hear this sound?
Oh, God damn it. This fucking video.
Yes, I can hear that.
Can you hear this sound?
I cannot.
Okay. Can you hear this sound? Ever go to a roll health check?
Oh, God.
I'm that's a bad sign. I will roll health check.
Well, you said everybody. Do I need to roll one?
No, you're good.
That's unfortunate.
My health is at 12, and I rolled a 12.
So all of you basically just clap your hands to your ears. It's like your veins are on fire. It's the worst noise you've ever heard. It's really not long before you're literally on the ground just begging for the sound to stop, at which point each and every one of your proctors goes, "Oh, okay, absolutely," and then makes a note on her little board. At some point she goes, "Would you please, without being too specific, point to the location of your genitals?"
Okay, then. Well, then...
Father Mihaly, make a self-control roll.
Okay, then. Uh-oh.
This is completely absurd as far as requests go to you.
Yeah.
Excuse
me? Why do you need to know that information?
It seems like your species is still incredibly insecure about their sexuality. Unfortunate. She just moves on from there.
Yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that.
Incredibly insecure about their sexuality. Okay.
They're just standing there, mouth agape, just opening and closing it, not knowing what to say.
You're like a record that's skipping right now.
What type of parental style does your species use to raise its young?
Nurturing?
I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know what the official term is.
I don't know how to describe what that would be at this time of the period.
The player, not I the character.
Yeah.
Oh, just explain it as best as you can.
Yeah, I the character would probably know the term for it. If there was one.
We don't think the term has yet been invented, so you can just describe it as you like.
Oh yeah, just describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we raise our children from birth till they are capable of taking care of themselves, then we send them out into the world.
Fascinating. Boyo, what do you answer to that question with?
Basically the same thing. My brain isn't functional.
That's fair. We were really hoping for some creative answers.
I mean, you're not going to get one from Peasant Boy over here. Let's be honest.
Father Mihaly, what do you answer for this question?
I answer the same way, more or less.
Okay. All right, we raise our children until they're ready to go. Right.
We raise our children until they're ready to go. We protect them. We teach them. We feed them. We clothe them.
Are any of us Greek?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
full-on Greek.
Matei is full-on Greek.
Okay, so...
He was born and raised on the shores of Argonne.
Okay. All right. Because it like, if you're full-on Greek, might not actually be that way.
That's true. But Matei is a peasant, so it would be more that way.
It would be more that way. Because remember...
Yeah.
There are some seriously... yeah,
but that's outside of my ken.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
That's much
outside
higher
of Matei's
class
ken.
than Matei. Yeah,
My entire existence is being raised and nurtured and taught and taken care of by my parents until I'm old enough to do it myself. And then when my parents get really old, I take care of them until they die.
Am I still unconscious?
No.
Or did they
you don't have to be unconscious now if you don't want to be. Though Malmbjorn's description of parenthood would basically be identical to Matei, because from his culture, parenthood is a very active thing.
Okay, so if I'm no longer conscious and everything's been cured, right? Correct?
You're good. You're being indexed.
Okay. All right. Sorry to interrupt. So,
probably some hours after them, but you're good.
Okay. So
for reference, what I was talking about are things like, for example, the Spartans.
Yeah.
And there were many others.
Children. Yeah.
Yeah, there were many others in that era that were, or earlier anyway, that would have done that way.
It's also
or other ways.
Yeah, he's also absolutely right to say that about Greeks in general. The Romans should not, the Eastern Romans should not be considered a strongly parental people. It was considered kind of weird for women to get too attached to their babies. You didn't raise your child personally. You assigned them to a pedagogue and a nurse who raised them for you until they became old enough that they grew enough brains that they could actually speak logically like a real person. It was kind of the belief of the medieval and classical world that children hadn't yet grown their personhood.
They weren't people. That's why my grandfather had this joke. Obviously he didn't actually think this way because he loved kids, but he basically didn't want to hear you until you were old enough to have an intelligent conversation with.
Yeah, and the Romans basically thought this about people until they were 25.
Yeah, it's don't talk to me until you're a human. Don't talk to me until you're a person.
Yeah, and they thought that about men specifically until they were about 25. A man just isn't a fully developed human being in the brain until he's 25. Which, incidentally, is kind of true, but not in any way that the Romans thought.
They didn't think you were the same species, basically. You weren't even worth talking to.
And between the periods of 16 and 25, you were absolutely, especially as a man, you were absolutely indistinguishable from, a thinking beast. Basically, you're old enough to be able to think, but there's still this bestial, testosterone-filled nature that makes you just completely impossible to talk to, and so the only thing that they can do is put you in the military, where you can direct that energy into killing the enemies of Rome until you turn 25 and you become a reasonable human being. And that was very common.
At which point you can acquire land and get married and be...
And your father will start talking to you about things that actually matter. Yeah. It was really weird, but that was... Boyo's absolutely right. That was super commonplace at the time, especially in Greek culture.
Gotcha. So, was that Matei? Are you done? Or whose turn is it then?
Anybody who wants to talk,
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't interrupt anybody again.
No problem.
Well, if I'm no longer unconscious, I would also state that I would actually let them know that we are people of many cultures. People take care of their children in different ways, and that's also not to take into account of individual families apart from culture. So there was no one distinct way to raise a child.
When you say culture, are you talking about a different cultivar?
What is a cultivar?
She marks on her little thingy.
I'm not there, so I wouldn't be able to say yes for you.
No. Everybody is being, because it would have come up. Everybody is being asked this general assumption.
Oh,
when I say culture, do I mean to you cultivar? Boy, you know what a cultivar is. So like,
yeah, you'll have to.
And my response would be kind of. Like
she says.
Well, because they're plant people. They don't have cultures. They're slightly physically different. But yeah.
Matei, when you say culture, do you mean cultivar? We want to get the response from each of you here.
I have no idea what that is.
That might not be true. One moment. No, Matei, you know what a cultivar is.
Yeah.
You 100%.
The characters know what
sorry.
it is.
I don't.
The players do not.
A different breed of plants. So a Brussels sprout and a cabbage are different cultivars of the same species of plant.
Then yes.
They're both frickin' broccoli.
They're all of them are mustard. Yeah, they're all mustard.
Yep.
Little known fact, the ancient redwood is actually the same plant as Brussels sprouts and broccoli, because every year botanists sneak in a couple more plants to try to see who's paying attention. So, Father Mihaly, by different cultures, do you mean cultivars?
I suppose you could say that, yes.
But yeah, they're all brassicas, which to me is just hysterical.
They're all brassicas. Yeah. All right. So the process of being indexed is mostly a non-painful procedure that goes along these lines for, admittedly, several hours. It is a constant, exhaustive, sometimes invasive questioning session that goes into extremely uncomfortable detail about some of your lives, which we will now ask all of you to roll self-control rolls for, please.
Okay.
Say that again, sorry?
Roll self-control rolls for, so 3d6.
No, I didn't mean
I rolled much better.
Sorry. The indexing process continues on this line for many, many more hours, wherein you are asked extremely exhaustive and at times invasive questions about your life and your species' lifestyle. Please roll a self-control check.
Okay. This is something that I would have plenty of interest in.
Yeah. Everybody has a different DC for the self-control roll checks. Don't worry.
That wouldn't be on.
Holly, is that 6 yours?
Who?
Father Mihaly?
Oh.
Yeah, that 6 is mine.
Okay, that's your self-control. That's good. That means you can get over your primitive human biases and actually be cooperative for most of the indexing process. Matei over here is just a fucking champion. He's a peasant. He's got nothing to hide.
So you want to know?
Clearly,
yes, my Lord.
Yes, sorry.
Lord. Yes, my Lord.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8? Oh, that's great. All of you are able to go through the entirety of the indexing process without either getting extremely angry or extremely embarrassed and humiliated. That you don't get much input from the mlems thereafter. But fortunately,
I would be asking questions directly back. By the way,
what questions do you have?
All sorts of things. The very similar things.
Oh yeah,
because I'm curious.
Well, that's fucking great. Ask us just a couple of questions real quick so we can answer you back in character.
Brain isn't functional.
Totally cool.
Oh.
Don't worry, figure it out. We got
Take your
time.
time.
Take your time. Try syllables and sentences. It's a good place to start.
Don't give me that. I'll slap you. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm sorry.
That's unfortunate, but okay.
I asked one of them the following. The mlem that's indexing me. I asked her the following question. It is said that you are the creators of the Hebbards. Is that right?
Oh, I'm not the creator of the Hebbards.
But I have heard it said that the Hebbards were created by your people.
The pink pistol pulsar ponies?
Huh.
Yes, I suppose.
What?
If you want to call them that.
We have no records in our databanks of any such experiment. Do you?
No.
Oh, sorry. No, actually, Father Mihaly, you don't know this. Yes, you do. Sorry, you weren't there. The Hebbards got the data from the laboratories. So, yes, you do have that.
Yeah,
sorry, we should have.
Well, I thought I explained tried to explain that earlier.
You explained the Parenthood study. You didn't explain.
Well,
you didn't explain the Hebbard experiment.
Oh,
Yeah, you
you're
didn't
right.
bring that up. Yeah.
My bad. So, yeah.
Okay, so do I or do I not know that
you know. Sorry, again, that's something you would have been filled in on. Our bad.
Okay,
yes,
but that's what
information.
But that's what they're calling them. That's what the mlems call the Hebbards, right?
They call them Hebbards. It's fine. No, you said your people, and she asked the pink pistol pulsar ponies when you asked if her people made them. So apparently her people are called the pink pistol pulsar ponies.
Okay.
That
is what I asked. That is what I asked them.
No, we have no records of that in our databanks. Do you? And the answer is yes. You do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's why we were saying you didn't know that, but the answer to that is yes. Sorry, we should have told you earlier.
Yeah. Well, actually, that is something we have in our records.
Delight of delights. After the indexing, we'll be sure to extract it.
Extract it how?
In the standard fashion.
Are we together or are we still in separate rooms?
You're in separate rooms.
Okay.
This is presumably during the individual indexing.
Okay.
Okay, just out of character, does she mean extraction in like a painful way or just getting the information?
There is no way for you as a character to tell, and there's no reason for us as a GM to tell you.
Oh, cool.
Do you want to roll like an insight or something like that? Like,
sure. What does that
That's
take?
definitely something. Just a 3d6, but this is definitely one of those like you should definitely roll to see where your head leads you.
Okay.
Oh, you don't think it's gonna be hurtful or anything like that. You think it'll be fine.
Okay.
They use weird terms of phrase here, if nothing else, but they haven't. If they were gonna hurt you, they'd probably have done it by now.
Okay, yeah, then we will be sure to pass the information on to you once the indexing is complete.
Oh, wonderful. We'll make sure of it. Any other questions?
Yeah,
Your respective proctors ask each of you.
Yeah. I do have a question. So the Hebbards revere you as legendary monsters, yet you are also their creators. Why is that?
all sorts of animal species seem to have many forms of different social trend and foundation that allows them to believe in things that simply aren't true.
Out of character.
I thought I had a follow-up, but I lost it.
Out of character, boyo.
They are a different cultivar. Are they not?
From the ones that you originally. Yeah, no, they're clearly a very different cultivar.
They're very different.
Yeah, they're very different. Yeah.
Wait, who's they?
So when you first fought the mlems in the Baskor ship, those were clearly a very different type of mlem than the ones you're talking to now. Yeah.
They were actively aggressive.
Oh.
These ones are like not just not aggressive, they're conversational.
Gregarious, even.
Yeah, if you don't... So I'm guessing we're all just going to, like, share the information once we get back together. But if you don't want to ask yours, I'll ask my proctor. Why are you so much different? Like, okay, I'm going to ask... Okay, the mlem we encountered was extremely aggressive. And in the way they attempted to... Or they boarded our ship in what could be perceived as an act of war. Why are you so different?
Oh, because those were the aggers, and we're the ponies.
I'm assuming that's a different cultivar?
Of course.
And a cultivar would be a different type of... different people, but the same, correct?
Well, everybody with intelligence is people. All of them are mlems. But the Purple Nebula Chesic aggers believe that there is no possibility of any animals ever achieving mlemhood, and that we are strictly unique in the universe.
Okay.
Well,
so they have a different definition of people, basically.
Ideologies,
Yeah.
identities, personal, yeah.
okay.
Oh, no.
Well, how do we stand now that we've been indexed, according to your people?
Oh, I don't know. We don't bother with that kind of stuff. Running through all of the data is not very fun. So instead, we'll send that off to people who care.
Well,
how long would it take for them to run through this information?
Oh, I couldn't say. I don't know how much fun they think it is.
So, these other mlem, I'm guessing each cultivar is in charge of different aspects or jobs or duties.
In charge? What do you mean?
One cultivar is responsible for one duty to complete and another one for others. And I just explain how duties, jobs, I just explain, work to them, I guess.
Briefly, the agger lays out a low-level kind of... It's not flashing. She just kind of illuminates gently in certain areas and then returns back to addressing you. Responsibilities don't sound very fun. I don't understand.
Do I understand any of this stuff now, or is that gone along with...
Nope, you don't understand it.
Okay.
Put it this way. Some of your people find certain activities more fun than
you're
others.
not in the same room, buddy.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're not in the same room.
Never mind.
For lack of my own player inability to describe it, I'm just going to say that Malmbjorn goes on to explain the concept of duties, responsibilities, and tasks.
I'm sorry, these things are completely foreign to me. It sounds like something that animals do.
At this point, I don't know really how to respond properly. I think another one of my companions would be better explaining than I am currently, so I think I would...
Fascinating. And she walks over to a wall and puts her hand against the wall, and then suddenly, in everybody else's rooms, your proctors suddenly stand up and go to the walls and touch the walls, and then turn and look at all of you, and then ask the question, what does it mean when your partner, Malmbjorn, talks about societal responsibilities and duties? So now you may all answer.
Okay. Well, based on everything they've said so far, I might say, well, you have said that you send some of this data off to some of your other people to analyze.
Well, not our people. A different cultivar who likes it more.
Well, yes, a different cultivars. One could say that they look at this data because they find it fun.
Right.
So there are any number of cultivars that might find different kinds of activities fun that other cultivars might not.
Of course.
You find this fun, they might not, for example.
Right. But what does that have to do with duties and responsibilities?
Okay, I think I'm going to pick up from there. Well, for our people, it is performing duties or performing, I guess, doing things fun that benefit the rest of our people, regardless of the cultivar. We are
a hive mind?
Do I know what a hive mind is?
No! No, you have no idea.
I do not quite understand what a hive mind is.
So do you all share the same thoughts and try to make the society better as a single entity? I'm so sorry if I haven't been speaking to all of you correctly.
No, we do not share the same mind.
Good.
We are individuals, but we work together for the betterment of all.
But you require more than one.
Yes.
She writes something on her little slate.
This does inevitably result in both cooperation and, at times, conflict. This is not a seamless thing. Our people are both many and sometimes at one. We are individuals.
Fascinating.
What you ask of one of us could be different from another. It is...
But you don't have sufficient technology to manage your needs and go off into your own individual egalitarian ideals?
We respond to that.
Yeah.
We don't understand the idea of an interlinked society here like you speak of. The animals do everything for us that we need, allowing us to take care of the more important academic aspects of life.
As a player,
you should know you have a car. An old model, I'll admit.
I'm as a player out of character. I'm not quite sure how to continue on. I'm having brain fog at myself. Does anybody else want to chip in? I also don't want to straight up say that we scavenged it,
Yeah.
or from one of their own colonies, but I don't know how to...
Well, we do have creatures that do perform tasks for us. Animals that make things easier for transport.
Is that what your friend is carrying on his head?
Oh, I forgot about the
Torble.
The Torble. No, that is just a creature I have taken a particular liking to.
One moment. Maybe it is easier to talk to all of you as one. And she snaps her fingers and the walls literally melt into the floor around you. You're all standing in one very large room together now with 4 mlems.
Okay.
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 That makes things easier.
So, you each don't do everything that you need to do.
Correct. It would be too much effort for one individual, so we divide the effort amongst many.
But you don't make more cars to do the work for you.
And this is out of character. This is where I'm trying to figure out how to talk about the car without giving it away, but I don't think that might be possible.
What?
She points suddenly and abruptly, without looking at him, to Boyo. You seem to be the smartest one of these animals. What exactly do you do to make sure your society runs when you don't have people who can do it for you? Members of your species.
At this point, do I need to make a self-control check by that being called an animal again?
We mean...
I'm just going to grit my teeth angrily and just ignore the comment, I guess.
You remember what happened last time you lost your shit at one of these, so...
bite my tongue angrily and just ignore it.
It was super casual, too. They didn't say anything about it. They just tranked you and moved on.
Hold on. Can you repeat?
You seem to be the smartest one of them. What happens when you don't have enough of your people around or you don't have the appropriate skills? Why do you not make more animals?
It's
directed directly at you, so we can't really...
yeah, it's simply not a thing we have the capability of doing yet.
Oh,
we cannot
haven't grown up yet.
We cannot create life. We are...
To your... hang on. One sec. We haven't... I wouldn't know the term evolved. We haven't progressed to your level yet. But we will get there eventually.
Ah. She seems happy at that statement. Well, this is fascinating. It's been wonderful to speak to you. You seem far more developed than you look. She says to you specifically, Boyo.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm just gonna fume over there in the corner.
You certainly have a broad and diverse array of emotions and various different cultivars, I hear. Have your species unified yet?
You'll have to define that term.
Do you work together to travel through the stars?
We do the best we can to work together.
You came with multiple other species on the craft you were on. This does not appear to be of your make. I haven't seen any ships of your own design. What do your ships look like?
How honest should I be with... out of character, how honest should I be about that?
That is
because I know...
entirely up to you.
Well, they seem to be obviously different. Well, I mean, they are different from the ones that attacked us, and they seem to be
No,
genuine.
the reason I'm asking is because we haven't really been particularly honest with others about
True.
it.
No, that and no, I'm not sure either.
You can be as honest or as dishonest as you like.
Dishonesty isn't really my game.
Boyo has repeatedly shown himself to not be a dishonester. Yes, you're right.
You could say
I think the most. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, but I do have an answer. The most diplomatic thing that I can think of to say, and without lying, is that we don't use our own technology to build spacecraft. Would I by now know the term spacecraft?
Yes.
Okay. We don't use our own technology to build spacecraft. Instead, we utilize the technology of others. Sorry, I got distracted. We utilize others' technology and spacecraft to travel.
we create.
I'm trying to figure out how to follow that up.
You could also say we create alliances, which would allow it.
Yeah. We ally ourselves with others to use their technology.
Fascinating. So you incorporate the works of other species into your own species for your advantage.
Yes, and
Yes.
as well as those who are hostile to us, if and when we get into conflict, we also take their technology as our own as the spoils of war. If
Like the Beskrix.
Yeah.
And you collect these other species and means of technology?
Is this directed? Is this still directed at Boyo or kind of everyone
No,
else?
it's just all of you. You're all talking to her now.
There you go.
We do in a way. Slavery is ripe, right? It's at this time of age, slavery is like ripe, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's
a lot of slaves.
Yeah,
they're all over the place.
So
a lot of Europe is slowly filtering over to serfdom, but that's just slavery by land rather than slavery by people.
What do you mean by that?
Being a serf means that you are tied to the land that you are born and live on, and you're not allowed to leave. You belong to whomsoever owns that land.
Gotcha.
You're a piece of furniture.
Right.
Malmbjorn, would you please send me the GIF you're using for your character token?
Sure.
And just either in DM or in general or whatever.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Sorry. Continue.
Yep. No problem. Sorry, we're just...
It's in general.
Yeah, I saw that.
Does anybody else want to pitch in?
You'll have to repeat the question.
Which original... sorry, we're kind of... We looked away for a moment. The original question.
The most recent question.
So your people use the technology and genetics of other species and incorporate it into their own.
Do we know what genetics mean?
No, you don't know what genetics means, but you do know what technology means.
Yeah, I say, I'm not sure what you mean by genetics, but the technology, yes.
Interesting. Well, I think that's probably all we personally need to get. If you're interested, please go wander around the ship and see exactly what we have. We'll make sure that everything gets transported.
All right. I guess I want to. I guess. Well, since I don't have any, I can't think of anything off the top of my head at the moment. But I will. I will inform Pierre back on the ship. Oh, is there a way we can contact our ship? Our communication devices don't seem to work within the bounds of yours.
I don't know.
Do you? Oh. Well, you do not have a means of communication over distances?
Of course we do, but I don't know if they'll work with your silly ship. Oh my goodness! There's a party over on the opposite end. Wanna come?
Pardon?
A party. After all, you just avoided death. Don't you want to celebrate?
I'm just gonna... Sure, with a question mark? She's going too fast for me.
Wonderful. What about all of you?
I'm trying to think. What would Father Mihaly say in this moment?
Well, you already saw it's a den of sin, so I think you'd be pretty irate.
Yeah, no, I would not want to participate.
You don't like having fun?
It's not about having fun. It's
Oh,
well,
one moment. There's an appropriate noise for this.
You
but her
broke
mouth does...
You cut out.
You cut out.
A horrific, raucous, gasping noise, but her mouth doesn't open. It's not about having fun. What do you mean not about having fun? She asks, seemingly upset, as the other three mlems in the large room you're in all put their hands to their cheeks and with their mouths gaping open.
Oh. Shit. I just stepped in it now. Oh, damn.
It is a phrase. The question you asked is not exactly what it's not. The question. Wait, how do I'm trying to how to word this now? It's regardless of fun. It's
Are you sure you know what fun is? She asks all of a sudden as the three other mlems flash light back and forth frantically at each other. One of them is even frowning.
Well, fun is subjective, I guess. It's what is fun for one may not be fun for another. You know this, correct?
So you want to find exactly what you find fun?
Sure.
Allow us to help you. For a moment, I was worried.
Why would you be worried?
Well, for a second, I thought that you didn't like fun. And that would be so horrible. But I understand now that you just hadn't gotten all of the opportunities available to you. And that, too, is just horrible. But don't you worry. Here in the bouquet, we can provide any type of fun that you could possibly imagine.
My brain is like my character's brain is like struggling to understand why this race is so airheaded, and I'm just gonna confusedly stare at Father, like, what? I silently gesture at him, like, I don't know what to say.
This one looks like it knows how to have fun. She points at Boyo.
What?
This one looks like it knows how to have fun. She points at Boyo.
How? What?
Well, you're much smarter than the rest of them.
Okay, yeah, you out of character. You're gonna have to explain that. I don't understand.
It's completely in character. You're not necessarily supposed to understand, but we like the reaction. Listen, you've kept from dying, she points to Malmbjorn, and you're very smart for your people, she points to Boyo, and you two seem fun enough. If you knew how to have fun, but don't worry, I promise you, everything will be great. And she snaps her fingers. Everybody please roll health checks as the entire chamber fills with a blue-green fog.
Oh, wonderful.
It's time for a rave. Okay, I'm at 11.
12.
My health is at 12.
And I made it by 1.
Yeah.
I rolled a
All right.
15.
Matei? Oh no.
Oh, for
Oh
God's
no!
sake.
We've
Again?
lost him! Matei!
My dude. Every time with him.
I guess this is good for a 5-minute,
He's just such a sleepy motherfucker!
I guess it's a good time for a 5-minute interlude. I am going to the rest. Be right back.
Yeah, I'll be right back too. Pause that recording now.
There's honestly not that much left of the game.
Yeah, VOD watchers skip.
Alright, we have resumed the recording. Matei, roll a health check, you sleepy motherfucker.
11.
Well, Boyo goes down first, and Matei, you are the last one up, as the gas makes all of you descend into, honestly, raucous, guffawing laughter against your will, and then you pass out. When you wake up, you find yourself back on the Pierre ship, and in your heads, you hear, "Thanks so much. It was great partying with you. Have a good time and remember to feed your car." And then, on the view screen, you notice that those points of black are starting to expand, and then in what almost seems like a blink of blackness, the entire system, star and all, collapses in on itself and then disappears, leaving empty space.
What? Did it just get swallowed up by a black hole?
No, it was 1,000 black holes in an arch around it that we told you guys about in the opening block text.
You didn't... You said black spies. I didn't remember hearing black holes.
And then the Hebbard captain said, "Black holes. It's amazing that they can arrange them in such a way."
Oh, I didn't hear that part. That must have been because... Okay, because you did cut out during that on my end, so I didn't... Okay, that explains it.
Yeah. And so now that they've left, you guys don't remember basically anything that happened after the gas, but apparently it was a great time, and you briefly remember, in a sort of twilight state, one of the mlems yelling at you in a club that they're going back in time.
Excuse me?
The cargo hold is empty. Everybody feels good. You feel great, actually. You feel awesome. Feel better than you've ever been in your entire fucking lives. like you just had the world's best nap, and then the best fucking breakfast in the world.
What? You said first off, you said the cargo hold is empty.
Yeah.
What? So what did they take? I'm assuming they took the cubes.
The children, the children, yeah.
Just the children, nothing else.
Yeah, that's what you were bringing them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Father, what just happened?
I'm at a loss for words, Malmbjorn. I know not what has just happened.
That was crazy. I feel like something happened, but then we forgot.
Yeah.
My mind is blank, but my body feels amazing.
Yeah, all of you feel fucking great. You feel better than you've ever felt before. Top notch, maximum power, even better than after you got out of the Hebard health tanks. You know, and the Hebards, like, got rid of all of your parasites and everything, but you feel even better than that.
Well, at least you're not green anymore, Malmbjorn.
Nope, Malmbjorn's back to normal, baby. He's feeling large and in charge.
Amen to that, Father. Or wait, was that Father or Mate?
That was Mate.
Okay,
Yeah.
amen to that.
Yep.
Pierre, is that their species name?
Don Corlanum. Don Corlanum of the Pierre.
Okay.
The Pierre is the species name. Yes.
Don Corlanum?
Yes.
I sure hope you got a lot of information on that, because I have no idea what just happened.
I'm afraid I regret to inform you that we actually have very little information since you entered the Rose ship. Ever since all of you went in, the internal irony of our records have been completely wiped clean.
I guess we found out what they meant by extraction then.
It's as though the time between you entering the ship and the time between you arriving here has been completely erased from all of our memories. On the plus side, I feel like I'm a young little sprout again. I feel like I could go for a fantastic run.
Do we actually remember what happened, or just the recent events?
You remember everything that happened right up until the mlems snapped her fingers and you all got gassed.
Okay.
You vaguely remember little snippets in the club of being talked to by various mlems, and one of them told all of you, quote, "We're going back in time," unquote.
Oh, shit. Okay, I know what they did, but... Oh, well, out of character. Anyway, well, I'm going to explain to Dawn what we remember up until the point that we don't. Apparently, the ones that attacked us are a different people than the ones we met here. The ones we met here were extremely friendly and childlike.
Fascinating.
Scaring it, like children with powers we can't understand, and I am confused and frightened at the same time.
Well, we can ruminate on these things later. We have all sorts of amazing data to carry back to the planet, but right now we are in the middle of Beskor's space, and we need to get out of here as quickly as possible and get to the Space Snail homeworld.
Space Snail?
That's what it translates to in your minds.
Oh, okay. Yes, let's do that immediately, but I thought you said the information was wiped. What information did you get?
No, the information from when you entered the Rose ship to when you woke up just now.
Oh, that information, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't have anything left to add. I'm just going to be confused.
Yeah, you guys are just sitting in dead space right now, so yeah.
Let's get out of here before any Beskar shows up.
And with that, we're going to end the session and end the video, but don't leave just yet, because we've got some stuff to say to you afterwards. So, everybody feel free to say goodbye.
Goodbye,
Adios.
everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.